Hello, wonderful people. Today I'm standing with Zainab Muntari, who happens to be the founder of the Sixth African Region Initiative. And today we are standing here for a very, very wonderful event. Today marks a very wonderful time for Africa and for Ghana as well. Zainab, could you tell us, we want to hear from you, what is today about?
So today is about the Africa Tourism Renaissance Conference. It's a maiden edition actually, and the main purpose of this particular event is for two reasons: economic justice and women and youth empowerment, and I think we have been able to achieve that.
Today being the first of its kind, how does it feel for you?
It feels great because the way I envisioned it, I think it came out even way better. It's been excellent, and the panel discussions has been great with great insights. I've had a lot of people come to me to talk about all the panel discussions that we had. I've had my own employees come to me and say this was great because they didn't also expect that. So I would say this has been excellent, beyond expectations.
We see that this is driven towards or mainly or predominantly tourism. Does that mean that you have some sort of knowledge or background in the tourism industry? And for that, how long, if you should say?
Yeah, I've had over 5 years experience in the industry. I didn't just start. I started as a tour guide, then a tour operator. But even with that, I was just going back and forth. But the most important thing for me was the experience. Experience led me to build SARI, which is Sixth African Region Initiative, and it's one of the reasons why we are here today to promote one of our programs, Africa Tourism Renaissance Conference. So yeah, I hope I've been able to answer that.
So please, also taking a look at today, which presents a platform for many people from different spaces, from Ghana and most parts of Africa. We realize that this presents a perfect platform for us to have necessary conversations. As one who started as a tour guide, you've been in the spaces of many tourists and many people who are policy makers from other countries. What do you think that at this time are the conversations that matter when it comes to tourism, and also the perspective that you are looking at in trying to bring to this event?
Yeah, so I think gastronomy, or what we term as culinary tourism, sustainability or sustainable tourism, and sustainable tourism falls in line with agri-tourism, which is agriculture, and then tourism in fusion. And I think I have one last one: sanitation, culinary. There's one last one, but I've totally forgotten. But yes, these are some of the things that I think tends to be the crucial things we have to discuss, because you can have tourism in your country without prioritizing sanitation. And I think I've remembered the last one, wellness tourism, which is a big market in Southeast Asia, because I've been there several times. And so I think this our panel discussion has been fused with all these, just, even though it's not a grand space for us to talk about it, but we've been able to fuse that into all the panel discussions to make it possible for us to be able to tap into all these issues that I think are very, significant for us to discuss as tour operators, as those in the travel industry in general. So yes, sustainability is key, and I think cultural promotion, which falls in line with the culinary and then agri-tourism I'm talking about, it's all the same thing. So yes, that's.
What do we see in the future for the African Tourism Renaissance Conference? I mean, it's starting as something that is bringing a lot of prominent people together. Do we see some sort of cooperation or partnership with the Ghanaian government to let something bigger for not just Ghana but for Africa as well? Do we see a future like that?
Yeah, for sure. We are looking at that. The hope of SARI is to be all around the continent and making sure impact is what we focus on. So impact is very important. So definitely liaising with government officials and tourism investors and diasporans in general. Yeah, that is key for us. We are looking forward to making sure we amplify voices within the sector, and we would probably be the number one platform when it comes to tourism, leveraging tourism for development. We would be the number one platform on the continent and hopefully globally, like in the world.
Final question, please. YFM is a station or a channel that is more youth-oriented. With this platform, we want you to tell the youth something. A lot of people are being put in this position where they are following or they are depicting what the Western world is bringing about, which is staying on their screens and all of that. But tourism demands that we move out a lot. if something is not done about it, we would lose that essence of tourism. So what is that one thing that you would tell the Ghanaian youth to get them to move out there, whether in sense of business or in sense of just basically scenery and just enjoying the environment?
All right, so definitely when you tell them to move out there, it's not cheap, right? So that's something that I totally understand. But I think that when it comes to tourism and youth, the youth are doing amazing on social media platforms, especially when it comes to TikTok. When I was in South Africa for the Africa Youth and Tourism Summit, I was confused on what to do in Johannesburg. Then I had to go on TikTok immediately and check what to do in Johannesburg. Everything that popped up was created by youth. So I think youth leveraging digital, we call it virtual tourism. You don't travel there in person physically, but then you are able to travel there virtually, like on your phone digitally, right? You've been connected to the other part of the world. It also broadens your horizon and gives you the zeal for you to want to either save to travel, or if you already have the leverage, you're able to, travel and explore on your own and also see the opportunities within the sector. And also for us at SARI, we have what we call the SARI Enterprise Empowerment Program, which is something we'll be launching. If it doesn't happen by close of this year, we should start exactly in January, where we are going to prioritize women and youth, especially within the tourism and its adjacent sectors, because we usually don't prioritize the adjacent sectors, which are creative arts, fashion, agriculture. These are the spaces for us within the tourism sector. So the SARI Enterprise Empowerment Program is for the youth, women and youth in Ghana and across Africa, for us to create opportunities for them within the sector. So that is my information for the youth.
YTV, yearn for more.